Welcome back, guys. I'm out here with TwangNBang. For those of you that don't recognize him, he looks funny without glasses on, I know. And we just wrapped up the viewer meet and greet here at 37 PSR. Sorry if you bought the noise. There's stuff going on in the background, shooting and everything. But we had a great time, at least I did.
Oh, it's fantastic. I always have the best time with you. Like, whatever we're doing,
I know,
it's always awesome. We do. Everywhere we meet up, we're together and we're doing the best, funnest stuff.
And there's usually a machine gun when we meet, actually.
Yeah.
I think every time.
Yeah.
So for those that weren't following, we had a bunch of our viewers come out, and I think like 150 is what I heard earlier.
Yeah, that's what it came at, 150.
So there's a good amount of people out here, because 37 PSR is not exactly huge. And the good news is all of that, the tickets that went for this to H3, which is a charity that pairs up service dogs with veterans. So it's all for a good cause, and a bunch of machine gun rentals happened, and ammo was purchased, and all that stuff. I think it was
Shoot house.
The shoot house as well. Yeah.
There's a big line for that when I went over there.
I tried to go in there too, and I couldn't. There was a line, so I had to get back in my box. So, but yeah, I think it was over $7,500-ish is the initial estimates of all the money raised for that charity. So that alone makes it awesome, but also meeting the viewers, at least from my perspective,
always. It's fantastic.
It is awesome. So you guys are out. Our bay, everything, for those that weren't here, everything's sort of segregated into different bays. And ours was probably the most full the whole day. So it was just packed with people, as you guys are probably watching here from some of the footage we're rolling in. And everybody had a good time. From the guns I brought.
Did you get brass? Did you get the video of the brass pile?
I didn't. I should have.
They're already cleaning
it up.
I mean, it's literally like half an inch thick of brass.
It is.
Like all different calibers, all right in that shooting line.
Absolutely. The most popular guns seem to be, at least on the line anyway, that I brought. Scar 16 was very popular. That thing probably had over 1,000 rounds put through it today alone. The Wilson Combat 1911, that was very popular, which of course this man here was instrumental in me getting. But if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to that video down below. Those are probably the two most popular, but everybody had fun with all the different guns. What were the ones that people wanted?
So I always say my cannon is my biggest smile maker. It's super fun. It's stupid fun, but it's a lot of fun. And the first shot hits on my rubber dummy target at 20 yards, over 80%. I mean, it's that easy to shoot, and you don't need sights with it. So the cannon. And then I tried to involve viewers in my T&E process, and I had a CMMG guard that was having some issues. It's going to have to go back. It's a pre-production unit. That's what kind of happens with pre-production stuff, so it's going to go back. And then I'm running a bolt carrier from Sharp's Rifle Company, completely dry, and just seeing if it can run with zero lube. And we had malfunctions, but a lot of it is because I have it tuned for NATO pressure ammunition. And a lot of people, they were bringing their own ammo, and cheaper ammo tends not to be. But it was all stuff that was helpful to see what this was going to be like. And so it's pretty cool involving viewers in the testing. Although I got to say, I'm a horrible YouTuber. I didn't break my cameras out. Loud pipes save lives, right?
Loud pipes do save lives.
Yeah.
We had some kids come out, several. One of them, this little kid, he was 11
years old.
He was running these guns like a boss.
And he was small for 11. Like, he wasn't just 11. He was a small guy for 11. And he really knew what he was doing. He ran my SBR. He probably put 100 rounds through it.
He was loading the rifles, working the safety. It was awesome. But people came from all over. Two guys came in from my hometown in Western Mass. Drove all the way down for this event. So that's awesome. And there's a bunch of people from Northern Virginia I talked to. And
yeah, people came from my hometown, Raleigh.
There were a bunch of people from Raleigh. That's true. That's a true story.
They drove all the way from Raleigh like I do, every video.
But yeah, so it was awesome just meeting everybody. And we appreciate the support here. We did this, I think, 3 years ago, and at the time we probably had combined 50, 60,000 subscribers. Now we have about 500,000.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So things have changed. The cameras are a little nicer, and probably the guns are a little nicer too.
I just want to mention the sponsors. So I'm just going from the far end. Of course, there's 37 PSR, owns the range. Couldn't happen without them. Then there's Tactical Walls. They came. And then there's Tier Defense, Texas Silencers, Delphi Tactical. And then we had Tavern Tactical.
I don't know. I took a picture of it. I'll roll it in.
Oh, and then I know the guys. A nice guy. And then we had Lynx.
Yep.
And then we had Defender Ammo. Then there's a Kydex company. Can't remember.
I might have the card, but keep going.
And then,
keep talking.
Of course, there's a Ton Tavern Tactical, and we had a marksmanship group that actually uses this range to shoot a high school marksmanship group. They provided the food, and the barbecue was awesome. It was like it was good by North Carolina standards. It was really, really good. And so it was a lot of fun.
And they obviously made it.
Bergara. I forgot to go all the way around the horn. And then Bergara.
You know, I was telling folks in our little section of the range, they need to go shoot the Bergaras because they were kind of like off on the side, and I think a lot of people didn't know they were there. And I was like,
he had a line then. When I went over there, he had it was quiet for a bit, and then it was pretty busy. Okay. And I got pictures. I'll actually give them to him, and he can roll them in. These are 3-shot groups that are shot by complete strangers to the gun. They just got behind it. And so, you know, they're groups. They're not going to be right on the bullseye because it's not zeroed for them. And it's insane. These are half-inch, sub-half-inch groups with a rifle that MSRP's around 2,000, I think, is the straight LRP. I think.
Yep. Yeah, it's the one I have.
Right. So 6.5 Creedmoor. We're talking average shooters shooting half-inch and smaller groups with a rifle that they never shot before, and that's Bergara for you.
It is. I took one of theirs out. They're 6.5, the base model, whatever.
The HMR.
HMR. And they actually, Bergara took a bunch of pictures, so I'm sure you'll see them on their social media site. But I took that out, and again, I'd never shot it before. Factory ammo, first group, 5-shot group was 1-inch right on it. So
yeah.
Again, having never shot it and shooting off concrete, which is not optimal at all.
No.
But yeah, no, definitely Bergara was off in the corner. And for those that came and didn't see him, next time. So
yeah, well, he was even saying that they were going to need to bring another guy, even just because they did get busy.
Yeah, it was
got busy. So
and, you know, some of the things I've already read some comments from you guys on my social media, like, oh, you're shooting at 20 yards. Well, yeah, it's just to experience the guns, right? So it's not a marksmanship competition. So the Bergara was shooting at 100, but still.
Of course, my archery target had a lot of bullet holes.
People got confused.
So people got a little confused. There were a lot of shooters. And that's always going to be the case, but it's still fun.
Absolutely. I think we'll wrap it up here. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, enough ranting from us, but thanks to everybody that came out. Thanks for the sponsors. Thanks for everybody who watches, because you guys are what enable us to do this. So,
absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
And hopefully you'll come next year.
Indeed.
Don't dip it down because it's
Wait. That's amazing. That'll do it.
Combat,
oh, God.
There you go.
What do you think?
I definitely wasn't ready.
He said I need to manhandle this.
You gotta manhandle it.
All right. Oh, come on.
Like that manhood.
So is there a safety on this, or is this in Russia?
There is, but it's not on.
This is on safety. Oh, come on. It's nice. It's not. You gotta manhandle it. There we go. Put it into orbit.
Power.
Woo, the barrel's hot. Got my thumb on the barrel. Ow. Mike, come kiss my thumb. Woo, that's fun. Okay, so you're not. Oh, nice. Otherwise, you're good. You don't have to lob it lower. Still a little high. Oh, yeah. Started here. Go ahead and cycle it and aim a little bit higher. Isn't that stupid fun?
Something else right there.
Do fire in the hole or something.
You're welcome.
Find that one.
Dang it, come on. That's it. I got one 1911. It's my grandfather's and I'll never shoot it. But I want one.